we'll try that again. All right, now we're officially live. For real. This time we are live on today's episode. We're going to be talking about the morning five simple steps to an extraordinary life. We're also going to have a little visit from Tom Billio, also Jim Quick. I don't know if you know Jim Quick. He's amazing. He's going to make a stop by today. We're also going to be talking about Bill Clinton, Nelson Mandela, the Mars rover, and Beanie Babies. You're like, what the heck does that all have to do with one another? And our guy Brandon, my guy Brandon, your guy Brandon, our guy Brandon is also going to be making an appearance here on today's episode. So listen, you're here with me in the 800% Club, the only morning show designed to help you unlock your full potential. I'm glad you're here, and it's time. Let's go. Good morning and welcome to the 800% Club, where we bring people together, equip them with the tools they need to succeed, and inspire you to be the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. It's 5:30 a.m. and that means that it's time to rise, evolve, and make an impact together. Hey, good morning. How are you, my friend? Dude, today is Wednesday. That's right. Today is Wednesday, January 18th, 2023. I cannot believe it. Just go ahead and chalk it up. Dude, January, thanks, Alex. January's gone. Let's just chalk it up. It's gone. It's done. It's friggin' over, right? I can't believe it's already January 18th. It's crazy, man. But today is Wednesday, January 18th, 2023. What's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Wednesday, January 18th, 2023. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most, and I do mean the absolute most, of this absolutely incredible day. I'm coming to you live from Lexington, Kentucky, and right here on Wednesdays, I get the honor every Wednesday of getting to spend time with the Carter Myers Automotive Group. That's right. Today is also CMA Day. CMA stands for Carter Myers Automotive, the most incredible group in all the land, all over the United States of America. And every Wednesday I get the honor to spend some time with these amazing people. Now listen, Carter Myers Automotive Group, I saw my guy Clinton Becker just started with them. This organization is ran by Liz Myers-Borges. There's guys like Scott Simons, Ben St. Hours, Ben Rexroad, Ed, my guy Ed is awesome. There's all these incredible people over there. And they're always hiring and looking for amazing people that like to get up early in the morning, people that are into self-development, people that want to better their careers and their lives, because everybody in their dealership is an owner. They have owner shares for everybody in the dealership. It's unlike any other dealership group in the country. So if you're looking, you're like, you know what? I'm ready for a change in my life. Maybe Crystal Boxell, she's on here right now. Or maybe Kevin Fadley, right? Well, Kevin, I think, sorry. Hey, I'm ready for a change. Well, trust me, man, they've got opportunities for you. And it's not just selling cars, right? They've got service departments. They've got accounting departments. They've got parts departments. They've got all the things, right? They've got marketing. They've got advertising. They've got all the things that come along with it. Hi, Carrie Carter. So listen, I love CMA. If you're looking to make a change in your life, I would highly suggest hook them up. Shoot me a message, connect with Liza, do any of those things. You can go be a part of that amazing organization. Listen, coming to you live from Lex, I'm about to go run 3 miles. That's right, folks. I said it out loud. I'm about to go run 3 miles. Now, I've done this before. However, I have not run 3 miles with my boys when it is 37 degrees outside. That's right. It's going to be cold, man. Just move, Leisha. Just move. Don't let geography hold you back from your potential. It's going to be cold, 37 degrees out there, and we're going to do it, though. We're going to do it. I'm going to go run 3 miles with my boys. Now, listen, it's amazing. Like, the reason I say it's amazing that I'm even saying that is because I was an avid non-runner for a very long time. Like, I was an avid non-runner. I called anybody that was running, like, you're an idiot. Why would you run? Right? Like, why would you run for however far you're going to run just to end up back at the same place that you started? Like, that makes no sense to me. Oh, yeah, I run 26 miles, but I'm in the same spot that I was before the 26 miles. Well, why the heck did you torture yourself for 26 miles, right? But with that said, as I started to get really locked in on my morning routine, right? As I started to get really locked in on that, things changed for me. Something changed, something clicked. I'm like, that's how I used to feel. The guy I used to be used to think that, but the guy that I am now, I see the benefits of running. I see the benefits not just physically, but the benefits mentally, the opportunity to do it in community with other people, right? And see, that's what morning routines do. Morning routines unlock transformation in you so that ultimately you can erase any limiting beliefs that you might have currently. You can equip yourself with the tools and the strategies that you need to become the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And then at that point, the morning routine can help give you a step-by-step roadmap to inspire you to unlock your full potential. Morning routines equal transformation. Simple as that. Hands down, proven over and over and over again. And this week, we're talking about a specific morning routine. We've been talking about the morning five simple steps to an extraordinary life. This is a morning routine that I have taught to hundreds of thousands of people around the world. This is a morning routine that I personally have used for years on years on years on years on years on years on years. It's also a morning routine that I wrote a book about that you can download for free at themorning5.com. And so we've been talking about that this week, and somehow it's already Wednesday and we're barely to step 2. But yesterday we talked about step 1. And step 1 was never hit the snooze button, right? We talked about that yesterday. Never hit the snooze button. We talked about how detrimental that thing is, how the snooze button is the devil. We talked about sleep cycles and circadian rhythms and all of those things, right? We talked about that yesterday. That was yesterday. And so today, that was step 1. Today, we're going to talk about step 2, which is don't touch your phone first thing in the morning. And depending on time, we might even get into some step 3. That is my hope. But before we go too far down that road, you know what we got to do on this show. You know we got to do some moving. What's a snooze button? That's right. Tell them Renee Nor. We're going to do some dancing all around the world. Wherever you are in the world, I'm going to challenge you to do some dancing this morning. Come on, come on, come on. If you're on a run, just twist it up a little bit, man. Do some dancing. Do like a little spin. Do a little circle. Do a pirouette. Look like a 5-year-old out there. Use your imagination, right? Just don't hurt yourself. Please don't hurt yourself. All right. If you're at work, maybe you're over somewhere out on across the pond, man. It's already like 10 o'clock in the morning or 10:30 or 11:30 or whatever time it is for you, man. Just do some dancing wherever you're at. People will look at you like you're crazy, and that's okay. They're only looking at you because they wish they was dancing too. And if you're in bed watching me, I'm just telling you, you laying in bed watching me ain't gonna do nothing for you. Look, you cannot get all excited about a better life and then sit on the couch and eat a sandwich. That's not how it works. So I'm gonna need you to get up, get your rear end up out of that bed, and do some dances. Do some dancing in your room right there. Your husband, your spouse, people looking at you crazy, your cat, your dog, like what is wrong with this person? That's okay. That's the state I want you to be in this morning. This is also the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. Those of you on Facebook, I see a bunch of you on Facebook right now. Go and hit that share button. I would greatly appreciate it. Those of you on Clubhouse, I need you to hit that share button as well. Share it out into the Clubhouse streets. Let's go. And if you're watching on YouTube, you know what to do, all right? Sandwich, says Josh. Oh. show. This is also the part of the show where I want to say good morning to you, and I want you to say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, I don't give a dang. I want you to say what's up. How you doing, Stephanie Toadvine? Great to see you. What's up, Becky Buckholtz in the building? Rick Tamburino, I'm glad you're here. I see Miss Liza Myers-Mortis. She's out there on a run right now. Anton's in the building. Ramona, what's up, Ramona? How you doing, Nicole? Judy is in the building. Renee, thanks for joining us. I see John Ludsford is up in here as well. Russell Hill, Wayne Self, Doug Thurston. Thanks for the stars, Doug. I appreciate you always supporting me and all that we do. Kyle Frederick and Lyndon Gray. Marilyn Wilkins in the building. Tanya and Chima and Lanelle Burns. Yvette's up in here. What's up, lady? Sol Salcido, Lolita Walker, most incredible voice on the planet. Angela Robbins in the building. Stars Tina, Kate Bowman. Oh my goodness. Star-studded today. Dr. Fred's up in here. Who's over here? I see Deborah and Jennifer and River and Abu. I see Tina and Ruby and Patricia and Mood. That was like a nursery rhyme right there. I see Alex Flores in the building. Make sure that guy gets up on stage. I see Robbie and Najilia. I see Eric and Philip and Saeed. I see Leisha Moore. What's up, Leisha Moore? Robin Price. How you doing? Don Sankey, Nathaniel Banks, Shelly Jean, Bruce Miller. All gas, no brakes, bro. Is in the building. Gail Beecraft is up in here. Scott Simons, that's right, CMA Day. I see Yasmin Vasquez Hernandez. I see Angela Mall. I see Tara Hope is in the building as well this morning. My goodness, Janelle Griego, Rachel Blatt up and at it. Let's go, girl. Yes. My friend Rachel is up and at it this morning. That's awesome. Alexander Perry, I'm glad you're here. Rodney Rock Hatfield, my guy. Who's that? Crystal Boxel. I said her name earlier. You got it twice tonight. Who didn't accept? No. All right, Robin Price, all kinds of folks. Hey, thanks for joining me right here. I appreciate you. This community is powerful. This community is really, really, really strong. It's a really powerful community. We've been rocking for years. So if you're new to the community, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. If you've been coming for a long time, I'm glad you're here as well. Over the years, Gail, over the years, I'm constantly trying to find ways to bring the community together, be able to serve the community, equip them with the tools that they need to succeed. And I'm really excited about one thing we've been able to launch recently. So I am in the automotive space. I work with owners and general managers of car dealerships all over the United States and Canada, 160 rooftops to be exact. And one thing I was never able to do is I was always working with the dealerships, but I couldn't figure out how to bring the rest of our community into that world. Well, I finally figured it out. If you are in the market for a new or used vehicle, you can go to shop.800eliteauto.com. That's shop.800eliteauto.com. If you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, this is going to allow you to shop from our dealers that are a part of this community, the Scott Simonses of the world, the Lizas, the Sankeys, those types of people, the John Paul Guidrys, the Patrick Abads, right? Any of these dealers, any of these people that are a part of this community, part of my 800% Club community, you can shop all their vehicles on one site. You can let them know, hey, I'm part of the morning community. I'm a morning fiver. Hook me up, right? And they will take care of you. They will give you not just VIP treatment, but 800% club treatment. All right. So I'm super excited about that. Make sure if you know anybody in the market, go to that. It's going to connect you to your closest 800% club dealer. That's how that works. All right. Also excited because our 800% club has been rocking and rolling. Members of our community are absolutely killing it, breaking records in January. It's so stinking awesome. And so if you are an owner or a general manager of a car dealership, check this out. I need you to come join me. In a market that was down 14%. Last year, for most in the automotive industry, it was the worst year since 2012. 800% Club dealers overall were up 47% year over year?
Year over year, it was up 22%. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm ready for 2023. It's helped out immensely. We're up 56 cars used from year over year.
Happy to say we ended the year 10% up over 21 in volume.
Nice, congratulations.
Thank you, and about 9% December. So we're trending the right way.
We do have 6 green days on the Chrysler side, and we are tracking 202 cars.
We beat the #1 dealership in the city for the first time in 4 years in volume. We didn't beat them by a car. We beat them by about 19 cars. We sold 100.
Yes,
we were up year over year 26.6% in volume.
We were up 67%. In our market, we were the only store that was up.
Excited to be a part of the journey.
So just hit me up, DM me if you want to be a part of that. And then the last thing I want to share with you is, I don't know if you knew this or not, but you're currently having a conversation with the #1 speaker in America. I'm just saying. That's right, the #1 speaker in America. What an incredible title, man. It's so stinking cool. And I am going to be speaking on February 15th at the 10X Growth Conference in Las Vegas, Nevada, which is crazy. I'm going to be speaking at the MGM Grand on stage, one of the biggest business conferences in the world. The same stage, the same arena where Mike Tyson fought back in the day, where Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather fought. Like, it's amazing. It's a dream come true. And so if you would do me a favor, this is all I'm asking you, just mark your calendars, February 15th. February 15th. If you're a prayerful person, anything like that, if you could just shoot out some prayers for me and my family on that day, that we can deliver a message that's going to absolutely rock the world. I need this community. You guys helped get me to the #1 speaker in America title, and I can't do this without you. So I'm just going to mark it on your calendars now. I know it's a month ahead of time, but mark it on your calendars. And if you could support me with your energy and with your prayers through that particular day, I would appreciate it. And stay on high alert. I don't know how it's going to work. Last time they announced like a voting thing right at the last second, and people had to go in and vote. And so just be ready. All right. Be ready February 15th. I need you spiritually, and I might need you physically to drop some votes in there or something like that. All right. Okay. That's enough of all that. Let's go. Let's keep going. Step 2, morning 5. Don't touch your phone. Welcome to GM3X. I am your host, Glenn Lundy.
I think one of the things that's really powerful is just a lot of people, they give away their sovereignty and their power first thing in the morning. The first thing in the morning, they'll pick up their phone and they'll check everything, because there's the way it's set up, right? They're getting their dopamine fixes, and it's just really rewiring their brain. So it's training them just to be distracted all the time.
What's your morning routine look like? How does one avoid falling into the trap of reaching right for the cell phone and letting the world dictate?
Okay, so I like really managing my first hour of the day and the last hour of the day, because that's where I could control. Like sometimes when I go to the office, things are gonna hit you and such like that. But here, when you wake up, instead of reaching for your phone, right? Because first of all, I don't keep the phone actually, and I don't touch my phone the first hour. Because the problem is when you check for your email, for instance, all you're training yourself is just how to respond. You're reacting to everybody else's demands that they have for you, all their requests of the things that they're sending you. And so that's something that I don't want to train my brain to do. I meditate 20 minutes in the morning. I have a full glass of water. I plan my day. I just write down 3 business things that I want to be able to focus on, and then 3 personal things. And that's a win for me. I don't have to go through a checklist of 200 things. If I just do these 3 things, it's a win for me. Even Will Smith, he says, if 2 most important things, just run and read. every day. Do something physically and something mentally to be able to keep yourself engaged and active to it. There's so many distractions and there's so many enemies that are out there, and it's literally rewiring our brain. Even social media, the challenge is, with these terms like Facebook depression and everything, because
What's that?
this is social media depression, because whereas everyone's looking at their feed and they're comparing their lives to other people, their highlights of other people's lives.
Wow.
And there's actually less life satisfaction, more sadness, depression, and stuff like that, because everyone is comparing themselves to other people, and it's a challenge. But more and more time is spent there. But these devices are created to literally jolt you with dopamine, give you these fixes. And also, the other reason why you want to routine your life that's important is because a lot of people nowadays, in addition to the overload and the overwhelm we all feel from the demands, is something called decision fatigue. And decision fatigue is saying that, latest research is saying that you can only make a set amount of good decisions a day. And then after that, you can't. And so people like, even simply, you've heard that Mark Zuckerberg or Tony Hsieh, they wear the same clothes every single day, the same sweatshirt, the same Zappos t-shirts, and you ask them, not the same, they have a whole wardrobe, 20 of them, but the reason why is because they don't want to waste a decision on what should I wear today when they could be working on, the things that they're most, excited about. I do believe that after a certain amount of focused effort, people suffer from mental fatigue, and that's where they make more mistakes. That's where people become shorter with their temper. That's where the people make less than the best decisions ever, just because of fatigue and exhaustion, because they've been so focused doing certain other activities and such.
So listen, check it out. Back in 1992, IBM announced the first smartphone. And in 1993, IBM released the first smartphone. Now, to give you an idea, 1993, that was the same year that Waco happened, not the television show that's on Netflix now, but the actual Waco event. It's also the same year they put the first Mars rover on Mars. I wonder if the battery on that thing's still running. It's also the same year that Nelson Mandela won the Nobel Prize and became a household name. Bill Clinton was the president of the United States, and he swore up and down that he did not have relations with that young lady. It was also the year that the Beanie Babies went on sale. Go ahead, drop it in the chat if you've still got a Beanie Baby somewhere in your house. But this is the year that Beanie Babies went on sale and became a global phenomenon. And part of the reason they became a global phenomenon is because it's also the year that the internet became free and open to everyone. 1993. And since then, corporations, governments, everyone, including me and others, since then, we have all been researching and testing every way positive, every way possible to influence you. That's what we've done ever since the internet was a thing, was possible. We're like, well, how can we use this tool to influence others to buy our products, influence others to support our missions and our visions, influence others to give us jobs, speaking gigs, recommendations, stages. We've all been using it, researching and testing every way possible to create influence. Now, within that, there's a lot of positives. There's also some negatives, because we have found as humans that fear can be a really strong way to influence people. As a matter of fact, Brandon has an example of how fear can influence people. This is my guy, Brandon Randolph. We usually do TikTok Tuesdays, but it fit better today. So this is kind of how fear can move people.
Hey guys, welcome to another edition of TikTok Tuesday. Now there's something that goes around the office quite a bit. Even when it's not Halloween, we can always count on Jessica trying to scare us. Honestly, she's not that good at it. But I do have a video of people that are pretty good at scaring. Check it out.
I'm like, stop, collaborate, and
I gotta tell you, scary videos never get old any time of the year. But have an amazing rest of the week, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Adios.
So listen, clearly, fear is a powerful emotion. In corporations and governments and sometimes people that we love or that we don't love, they'll use fear to try to influence you. Threats of violence, feelings of insecurity. Ever since the internet has been released, it has been used as a tool of influence. Hey, if you're sad, come buy this. If you're alone, come join this. If you think you're ugly, click here. If you're too skinny, sign up here. Whatever it is, right? This device, this cell phone that I know that you have in your hand, probably right now, or in your pocket. It is the most powerful and also the most lethal device we've ever seen. By far. It's powerful and lethal. And many of you, maybe not as many in this group, because some of you know the Morning Five, but billions of people around the planet are on it first thing in the morning before they even take their morning pee. Can you believe that? We used to, as humans, first thing we used to do in the morning was go to the bathroom. Now we can't even do that until we're on our phones. This device designed to scare you, to influence you, to torture you with violence and insecurity, to sell you quick fix solutions to all of your problems. Friends, grabbing your phone first thing in the morning, and I get this all the time. People are like, yo, Glenn, but I'm grabbing it and I'm listening to you. And I'm like, yo, you need to wake up earlier. You're not ready for me yet. I can't get you where you want to go. I can inspire you. I can speak into you. I can equip you, but you're the one who has to take the actions. And if you're not physically, mentally, and spiritually ready, you don't need to be listening to me. You see, step one is you never hit the snooze button. Step two is do not touch your phone first thing in the morning until you've spent time on your gratitude and on your goals. Until you've done that, you're not prepared for what's happening in the world. Now, we're going to talk more about gratitude and goals tomorrow because we're already up on time today. But listen, this is how serious I am about this. I got up this morning, 3:20 a.m. like I always do. I wrote down, no phone, grab my headphones. I put on music with no words. I write down my gratitude and goals. After I write down my gratitude and goals, then I go into my accounts, which is something I do every day. I go through all my cash accounts. I went into my cash accounts and I found out this morning that in the middle of the night, someone, somehow, it seems like maybe they've accessed an old phone of mine, is what it looks like. But they went through into all of my different email accounts, turned off two-factor authentication on multiple accounts, and then they went on to Amazon. They went into my Amazon account and they bought lock picking tools. They bought a bunch of security cameras. They bought what else did they buy? They bought some Apple Watches. While I slept last night, some thief out there in the world spent right around $6,000 of my money last night. Right? They spent around $6,000 of my money last night. And that's okay. It's okay because this morning, before I saw all the emails where they had hacked in and changed all the things, before I saw all of that stuff, which I would have seen if I would have grabbed my phone, first thing would have seen. Instead, I got to spend time saying, I am so thankful for my 8 beautiful children. I am so thankful for the roof over my head. I am so thankful for the opportunity to spend my mornings in community with amazing people like Emily Galler and Alicia Moore and Marilyn Wilkin. I'm so thankful for an opportunity to speak on a stage a month from now. I'm so thankful for an amazing company, 800% Club, that's making an impact all over the world. I am so, so grateful that God chose to forgive me for all the bad things I've done in my life. I'm so thankful for my heartbeat, for the breath that's in my lungs, for the legs that are going to allow me to go run with my boys. So when I saw all the things, it's like, hey, okay, dispute this, call this. Yeah, that's a fraud. No, don't think that's real. Screenshots, send them to the police. I did all that this morning with a smile on my face and from a place of gratitude. And it's all because of this morning 5, a powerful morning routine that allows me to take care of me first, to build up my strength so I can go out into the world. You see, things are going to happen out of your control. All day, every day. It's already January 18th. Things are going to happen outside of your control. But if you want to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be, you have to understand that you are a victor and not a victim. And that comes from the daily disciplines, tapping into mind, body, spirit to put yourself in a position of success. So listen, I love you. I do. I absolutely stinking love you. If nobody's told you that yet today, I want to be the first. I absolutely stinking love you. So it's out of love. I'm saying to you, if this is the first thing you're doing in the morning is jumping in here with me, I need you to either get up earlier and take care of yourself first or watch this on replay. Like, make a choice. But trust me, it'll be the most transformational thing that you can possibly do. No snooze, no phone. Dive into your gratitude and goals, which we'll talk more about tomorrow. Does that sound fair? Listen, I believe you and I are children of God, the God of the universe, the God that made everything. And that God made you and I to be the absolute best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be. Not average versions, a little bit above average or a little bit below, but the absolute best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be. And in order to do that, you're going to have to tap in to a powerful, consistent, daily, disciplined morning routine that taps into mind, body, and spirit. Does that sound fair? If you need help with that, you can go to, I think I want Connor Price this morning. If you need help with that, you can go to themorning5.com. That's themorning5.com. You can download my free ebook. It's completely free. You can go download that there, and it'll help you with that. I'm going to go hang out over on Clubhouse for a little bit. We're going to chat a little bit more before I go on my little 3-mile run this morning. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. How's that sound? Does that sound fair? Let's go.
100 grams. Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot.
My guy Connor Price, let's go.
Tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet. Talk about the things they're gonna say when they see me, and when they see me, they just dap me up and say good to meet me. I keep it going, flowing over this and make it look easy. Easy for me to say I do this every day of the week. I'm eager to be the one they talk about when all said and done with it. I'm the feature that they want, but then they don't when I come with it. I'm a scene, still a seat, filler, blow up the numbers, and I ain't leaving no crumbs, so you know when I'm done with it. I'm a new school vibe with an old soul, oh so great. Stay paid by the boatload, don't go chasing away from a rowboat. Blow smoke right through the face of the ozone. Oh no, I got the bag, I'm back to just double it. I'm about to pop the top, I've been bubbling. They want the spot, but I do not cut them in. They tryna plot my drop, they been huddling. Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet.
I know a lot of people praying for my downfall, but the only thing that I'll be down for is being top 5, but like down 4. I'm down to earth like the ground floor, but I've been flying so long, I tend to ask people, what's the ground for? Man, I'm only headed up, see my flow volcanic, it's the fire I erupt. Heard the fans getting rowdy cause they haven't had enough. You know I'm running the city, you just running out of luck. Yeah, I said that with my chest, I flow hard, it's no wonder they easily impressed. I'm so far, but I'm always coming back with something fresh, I never rest. Swear you'll never catch this ego in a nest. I invest my time in a booth, I find a piece. I used to piece the boom in my mind. My ex knows this, let me expose this. She left cause she don't wanna be with an explosive. Man, I'm just feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces